The one thing I will say about Skyrim that really does better than most of the other games is the cities. Okay, and I know that's a little controversial because the cities in that game are very, very small compared to... Oh, fucking Christ, what was that? Compared to the other... Ooh, we might want to do this soon. Compared to the other Elder Scrolls games, yes, the cities in Skyrim are super small. Yeah, I know. And I don't like that either. I especially don't like it that when you go to the first town... I'm assuming it's the first town for a lot of people. What is it? What's it called again? Whiterun. Whiterun, right. It was so funny because every villager that talks about Whiterun, they're all like, oh, Whiterun is so huge. It's such a big city. Oh, it's full of people. It's like city folk. Dude, Whiterun is like 2 blocks of a town. That's it. And yeah, I'm excluding everything outside of the walls. I would have loved to see everything that's outside of the walls in the walls with a few more towns, like a few more buildings around the walls. That would have been a city to me. But Whiterun is so fucking small that it's pathetic. But the thing I'll say about every single town in Skyrim is that something always happens in each town. Like, the first time you enter Whiterun, you see a conversation between the blacksmith, Dahlia, or whatever her name is, with another person, and it gives you a feeling of, like, the tension between the 2 major families in Whiterun. And if you go to, like, another town, I'm really bad with the town names. Let me just pull them up real quick. The first time you enter Riften, you're approached by someone who's like, hey, you don't belong here, or like, hey, you should watch your back, you're not someone who should be here. And like, okay, that's weird. And then you go into the inn of Riften, like the first inn you see, which is run by the 2 Argonian guys, or the 2 Argonian couple. There's a guy who's like, hey, you're a little light on cash, or like, you didn't get that cash by any normal means, did you? I bet you're someone who really is into entrepreneurship, if you know what I mean. And he like tries to get you into the Thieves Guild. Or like if you go to the town of like is it Morthal, the one that's made out of like dwarven relic like ruins. If you go to that town, guess what you see? The first thing you see is someone get fucking murdered. And it's like crazy because now it becomes like a murder mystery. And then there's this guy who's like, wow, that's interesting, I've never seen that before. Or Markarth, sorry. In Markarth, you see someone get murdered, and some guy's like, wow, that was horrible. That's really bad. Anyways, hey, I think you dropped this. And then it's like a note that says, meet me at the church. And you're like, what the fuck have I been caught up to? And then you go to, like, I don't know, any other town, and something happens the first moment you go there. I think that's awesome. That breathes life into these cities. And again, I'm not saying Oblivion cities are bad or Morrowind cities are bad. They're very distinguishable in their own right. But I love the fact that the first thing you're introduced to every major city in Skyrim is some conflict or something that gets you interested in the city's economy or just overall citizenship. Like people who live there, and all the troubles and woes are like literally put in front of you the first thing you do. Even when you kill the first dragon, when you return back to Whiterun, you see like you're probably the very first red guards you're ever gonna see in the game, and they're like looking for someone who's like of political intrigue that they want to kill. I think that game does it the best. But yeah, like I said, the cities in Oblivion are not that bad. They have their own, like, you know, interesting, you know, stories and everything like that. Especially like Oblivion, when you go to the major city that's in the middle, which I forgot is the name of. What is it called? The Imperial City. Yeah, bro. The Imperial City is so cool. It's this huge ring with like so many different events and things going on that has like the Thieves Guild, and there's like something underneath, and there's literally an Elder Scroll in the middle of the white gold tower. It's so cool. It's really cool.